practical effects. There has been a lot of unique things about this movie when it came to practical effects and set design and location. The house that their grandfather lives in is actually a real house in Santa Cruz, California. Not Santa Cruz, California. Sorry, California. Unfortunately, only the front porch and the driveway is real. Everything else that was inside that house was actually a backdrop set in Warner Brothers Studios. So they filled in the front with using the actual authentic scenery, but then filled it in with, a prop house. Pretty cool. During the film, during the scene where they filmed the bike chase, many viewers asked, many people want to know if a motorcycle can ride on dirt or sand. Yes, it can. It might be a little squirrely, but it can. But when they filmed it, they used dirt tires instead of street tires, so they had a little bit more grip and traction through the sand. Even though those are actually not dirt bikes, they are actually enduros, which basically they can go on dirt or road. In that same exact scene, you will notice that Kiefer Sutherland is having a hard time riding with his holding on to the handlebars. The reason why for that is during one of the shoots, he broke his wrist, and because of that, he had to wear a cast. So the director and the costume designer decided to add black gloves on both of his hands to hide the cast and film the scene with him wearing gloves. So if you look at Michael's hands, played by Kiefer Sutherland, if you look at David's hands, played by Kiefer Sutherland, you'll notice he's wearing black gloves throughout the whole entire movie because he fractured his wrist. The prosthetic feet was used for the very first time in the vampire's sleeping scene in the cave. These prosthetic feet were actually molded and created by Joel Schumacher himself to make this very unique to his film and to the vampire franchise. He used a technique to make it look very realistic and very monstrous, that the prosthetics could hang on a wall and where the human being can just dangle there. So, I mean, wow. Other than that, this movie has gone through different franchises, a series, which I don't think I'm going to do. I would recommend watching them, but I'm just going to do this one as is. On a sad note, after this movie was released, there was some death that was involved. One major person who died on this after this film was released was Corey Haim, who played Sam. He passed away, and it really took a hard toll on the cast and director and fans of the movie. There was Jamie Gertz, who played Star. She died, unfortunately. And one of the vampires, Billy Rith, who played Dwayne, he too died. So unfortunately, there was 3 deaths after this movie was released. Kiefer Sutherland is still alive till this day. He's been known for many movies, such as Young Guns 1 and 2, A Few Good Men, Phone Booth. The list goes on. Also, if you want to see him in his still young prime, because he was 21 when he did Lost Boys, but in his still young prime, he did a Disney version of the Three Musketeers, and that is a really good movie. If you have not seen it, that he's in, it's really, really well done. I would highly recommend watching it. I might do a movie review on that. Who knows? But I gotta end it here. Due to time and editing. So I would like to thank you all for watching. If you still are. As I always do in every movie review, what would I rate this movie out of a 10? It would be a 9. A 9 out of 10. I know it sounds very high, but it's a really, really well movie that has gone down in the books of history and time, and will forever be known as one of Joe Schumacher's greatest vampire movies to date. I mean, nowadays we got, Van Helsing, we got Twilight, and Daybreakers, and Dusk Till Dawn, vampires, they have been done throughout history. But this movie, Lost Boys, is the only one where, in my opinion, it didn't do the corniness of vampires are, seductive and they hide in the shadows. But enough of me ranting and raving. So I thank you all, and this has been a movie review with me, truly, Corey. As always, this is Corey, signing out.